Well, of course, are you asking me as the chairman or are you asking me as a fan? Okay, I knew you'd say that. The truth is, I don't really know. What I know is that all football clubs that move to a new stadium get a new lease of life. I also believe that going to the new stadium will reinvigorate the fan base. I believe that we will get fans that have found it extremely difficult to find us, to get to us. Upton Park is a terrible place. People ask about why aren't you redeveloping Upton Park? Well, because nobody supports it. You go to the transport people, no. Go to the police, no. They don't want, they can't handle 35,000 people, let alone pushing it up to 48,000.
42 is the record they used to.
45, I think we were hoping, weren't we? Nobody supports it. So going to the Olympic Stadium, I believe the fans will find it fantastic. I really, really do. I mean, I am warming to it every time I go there, every time I see plans and the facilities. I just think that we will end up being able to compete with Tottenham Hotspurs, Chelsea, Arsenal. I know it's pushing it, and we're a long way behind. We've got a lot of catching up to do, but we've got a phenomenal fan base, and there's something different about it. I know we all think we're the best fans in the league. That's what we do. But I actually think there's something about us that bonds us together, and therefore I think we can become a power to be reckoned with. Not only that, the stadium will also bring in corporates. I know we hate them, because unless there's only in here, of course we love them. but there is a sort of anti-feeling, isn't there, towards the Prawn Cocktail Brigade. There just is, but they are part of football, and they will generate wealth. That wealth will be ploughed back into the football club, and a determination for our football club to challenge at the highest level. Can we get into the top four? I think we can. I mean, I think it's going to take some time because, we've got to get rid of our debt, we've got to build wealth, we've got to bring in players of the highest quality. In fact, the reason I've got my phone here, I'm just waiting for a call from Jack Sullivan. Any moment, he'll tell us who the next one that's coming in. Only joking. So yes, I think that the future is very, very bright and very, very healthy. As I say, you need the combination of all those people coming together. I can, with confidence, tell you that the three principal people, which are the football club as we speak, David Sullivan, myself, and Karen Brady. I've told you about them. Sam Allardyce has a great desire to succeed. Love him or loathe him, it's a bit like Marmite again. People talk about the long ball. Every time we examine this, it's not true. So, it's just such a myth. There's a myth. I've seen some of the best football played at Upton Park that I've seen for years. Yeah, sure. I want to tell you something. Hands up in this room. It's 2 minutes to go, and we're losing 1-0. Who doesn't want the ball in the box? Oh, I thought there was a hand going to go up there. I was going to say, nobody. We're going to hit long balls. It's the nature of the business. So, that's how you can get a reputation. So, realist. I'm a realist. What is our plan? Our plan is to do better than we did last year. We finished 10th. I think that's remarkable for a team that's just got back into the Premier Division. And we've got issues. I mean, we are working from a very difficult base. We're not Spurs with millions of pounds in the bank. We're not Arsenal with billions of pounds in the bank. We're a football club with debts, because of badly run business over the last 6-7 years. So we've got that to overcome. But there is a way. I'm confident. I believe that But I'm hugely enthusiastic about the future of our football club. Hugely. Just seeing you guys here this evening.
Lady on the right there, yeah.
My name's Maureen. I'm a West Ham fan. Can I just ask you, I'm one of those that don't wish to go to Upton Park. I believe Upton Park isn't home. But what I would like to ask you is, when do the fans get to go to the stadium, the new stadium, so that we can actually see what you are talking about? You get to see it every day of the week. We don't. We have to be led by you. There's an awful lot of us don't want to go. We're open, but we need to see for ourselves.
Of course.
So I'd like a promise from you that all of us will get to have some input other than you telling us this is what we've got to do.
Well, first of all, Maureen, I've told you the story that I didn't want to go. Just like you, I didn't want to go. And you're right, I've had more information than you. And slowly, here is a person. There was nobody more against moving to the Olympic Stadium than me. And I am hopeful that I can persuade you slowly over you seeing more and more things as you catch up and see what I've seen. But you also have to believe in what I'm telling you as well, because there's also an element of trust. You have to, because you can't see everything, you can't, I suppose you can see most of it, but you can't, your dream is different to my dream. Might be the end result's the same, but it's different. Yours might be in colour, mine's in black and white, or might be the other way around.
It shouldn't be different, we should all be wanting the same thing for West Ham.
Good. So we all want the same thing, but you're saying you don't want to go to the new stadium. Well, first of all, when you say there are lots of you, lots of us that don't want to go, and that's what I thought at first. And I remember getting back to Twitter, when I first, this was first muted, I believe that Twitter was giving me a 45% no to 45% yes, allowing for about 10% in the middle that were undecided, and that ran through the 18 months that it was going on. But slowly, the Twitter on my account, and I want to tell you, there were ferocious antis, ferocious, but equally there were those that say this is an opportunity not to be missed. And it's the quantity, it's the figures. The figures at the end, for me on Twitter, came out at 75% for, 25% against. This is before the plans were seen. This was before we were even allowed to discuss the issues with you, because we were in a, in a legal, what were we? It was confidentialities. We were given confidentialities, and. But I would like to, and then of course when we had the very official, independent, absolutely independent review that all of our season ticket holders and certain people voted, we had, I think it was nearly 15,000 votes came in, showing, and I think the figure came in at 85.4, wasn't it? 85.4 plus. Of the 15% that said no, that didn't say no, 10% said we're still not sure, and I'm hoping you're not sure. And there was an absolute 5% that said no. 5% no. Look, that's a mandate to get on. That's a mandate to say, off you go, Bulge, deliver our dream. That's a mandate, deliver our dream.
As I said, I'm open to persuasion. I would like to see for myself.
And you
just be told.
No, okay. Well, first of all, you can go to the website and you can see tons of stuff as it comes available to us. You can come to West Ham website. There will be, in due course, visits to the Olympic Stadium. It's not ours yet. We can't take you and show you a building site. We don't want to do that. We want to show you when it's magnificent. I don't, you know. So
I mean, not just a select few.
no. I promise you, everybody will be. It will be fully available. It will run for months, where we are taking fans in groups to the Olympic Stadium so that you can see and share our vision.
Just from a digital point of view as well, there will be facilities on the Olympic Stadium website eventually where you'll be able to see the stadium from the inside of it, so you'll be able to have like virtual tours, things like that. So there will hopefully be more scope for you to get more information. But obviously, if there are things specifically you want to know, then there are ways to contact the club as well and send us some questions as well.
Well, I'll hold you to the next.
Okay, Maureen, let me tell you something, Maureen. Are you listening, Maureen? Pay attention. Maureen, you will fall in love with it. I promise you.
Okay, gentleman at the front here.
Individual caps I'm against, because if somebody came along and said to me, look, we're going to have to cap your salary, or if I came to you and said, look, I'm going to have to cap your salary, you'd go, you wouldn't like it. So I'm against individual capping. I think it's, you know, we all aspire to achieve great things. And of course, there's no doubt that I hated the £20 a week cap all those years ago, because I thought it was unfair that Tom Finney had to have a job as a plumber to augment his salary. And he had to go to Preston North End, who he played for, on his bike. Now, I don't think that's fair. And fans, when we watch matches, for 9p, which in new money is, I've no idea. But it's very, very small amount of money. So in those days, it was disproportionate. Fans were watching a great football, because don't forget there was no television. So, you know, I think we only ever saw the FA Cup once a year on television. So you went to your match and you paid you could take all your kids, you could, the fish and chips, and I remember the peanuts. I don't know if you remember the guy that used to sell the peanuts at West Ham. But now, what you've got is players who are close to having their own private jets, that have got 3, 4, 5 cars, wonderful homes, money, just unbelievable amounts of money. Fantastic for them. But how can that be right when my pal can't afford to take his 2 kids to watch a match? How can that be right? That can't be right. There's something wrong. It's disproportionate. It's swung the other way. And that has to be addressed. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Good.